It is with profound sadness that we, the family, announces the passing of our beloved Amos Michael Casimir, also known as Dasheen of Bocage, who passed away at the La Mana Hospital in Martinique on Tuesday, 15 January 2019, at approximately 6 a.m. at the age of 42. He was a correctional officer at the Bodley Correctional Facility in Dennery, where he worked for 20 years. Left to mourn his loving and dedicated wife, Genevieve Casimir of Bocage, his loving daughters, Tamika Casimir, student of the Entrepot Secondary School, Kayla Phillip of Bocage, adopted son, Levy Weeks of the U.S., mother, Alexandrina Casimir, also known as Theses of Chase Gardens, father, Laurent Hubert of Chase Gardens, three sisters, Winnie Casimir Breen of Paybush, seamstress of Mirage Sewing Center, Marilla Casimir Felix of Mondidon, health aid attendant at the Leclerc Health Center, Shanta Edward, employed with Hobby and Family of Olean, brother, Alex Andrew Casimir, also known as Gaggy, bus driver of M602, the Carolee Chase Gardens route. 8 aunts. Rufina Luris of Laquamingo, employed with Sandals Regency. Mary Casimir, employed with Armour Bakery. Jacinta Casimir and family of Astou Canal, Grand Riviere. Madeleine Casimir, also known as Vernance and family of Hill 20 Babonneau. Jacinta Hubert and family of Coolitown, Vieux-Fort. Teresa Stephen and family of Reunion Choiseul. Catherine Hubert and family of Reunion Choiseul. Mary Cauldron and family of Leclerc. 7 uncles. Mitchell Casimir of Grand Riviere Groselet. Michael Casimir and wife Ita and family of Rodney Heights. David Hubert and family of True Rouge Castres. Sylvester Hubert, also known as Henry, and family of Banan Castres. Polycarp Hubert, also known as Henry, and family of St. Thomas USVI. John Hubert, also known as Marius, and family of St. Thomas USVI. Peter Cornelius Hubert and wife Anotha and family of Labrie. Family of deceased uncle Vincent Casimir of Corinth. Family of deceased uncle Harold Casimir of Moshi. Family of deceased aunt Palmyra James of Cayenne. 3 nieces, Erica James, student of Ave Maria School. Shatali Marshall, student of the Olio Combined School. Alicia Casimir, student of the Castres Comprehensive Secondary School. 7 nephews. Alexis Casimir, student of the Mondidor Combined School. Cadell Casimir of Kako Babonneau. Asani Breen of Paybush, student of Corinth Secondary School. Simani Breen of Paybush, student of Corinth Secondary School. Yannick Casimir of Grand Riviere. Dylan Casimir of Grand Riviere. Kaylan Casimir of Grand Riviere, employed with KFC Rodney Bay. Mother-in-law Barbara James, also known as Babo of Rose Hill. Sisters-in-law Liz Carla Henville, employed with the St. Lucia Bureau of Standards. Jalem James and family of the U.S. Debbie Ajun of Chase Gardens. Brothers-in-law Valdez James, employed with Bank of St. Lucia, Bridge Street. Nigel James, also known as Scrape of Corinth. Marcellus James of the U.S. Jermaine James of Rose Hill. Marvin James of Independence City. George Breen of Paybush, Babonneau. Paul Felix of Mondedon. Aunts-in-law: Celestine Wallace, employed with J.E. Begas Document Center, Vidbote. Norma James of the U.S. 32 cousins, including Veronique Casimir and family in Martinique, who was also his caretaker. Mark St. Catherine, also known as McKennett, and wife Lydia and family of Leclerc. Curtin Hubert, employed with the Engineering Division of Ministry of Agriculture. Krista Hubert, employed with Capella Resorts. Aiden Lewis, student of Cicero Secondary School. Zira Lewis, employed with Royalton. Special cousins: Clemina Lionel of the U.S., Floris Stanislas of the U.S. Also left to mourn: the Sextius family and friends of Rose Hill. Neighbors: Miss Sandra Benjamin and Miss Tita of Bocage. The Casimir family of Granivier-Groselet. The Hubert family of Reunion Choiseul. The management, officers, and staff of the Bodley Correctional Facility, especially Chris Felix. Leonard Terrence, Jeffrey Julian, Cyril Edward, McLean Emmanuel, Ricardo David, Jim Williams, Jeffrey Rages, Shira Griffith and the inmates of the Charlie Unit. The Dacretan Mothers and Fathers Group, especially Rebecca Stanislas and family. Director and staff of the Guyana Prison Service. Emmanuel Loblac of Dominica. Mrs. Gobat and family of Cap Estate. Management and staff of York Events Security. Management and staff of Massey Supermarket and Mega J. Management and staff of patrons of the Friday night country and western dance at Deborah's Restaurant and Bar. Natasha Albertine of Peter and Company. Special mention of Sylvina Celestine and Priscilla and families of Martinique who took care of him during his time of illness. Left to mourn his passing, many others too numerous to mention both here and abroad. The cortege of our beloved Amos Michael Casimir, also known as Dasheen, leaves Rambally's funeral parlor, Calvary Road, Castries, on Wednesday, February 27, 2019, to be exposed at the police barracks from 10 a.m. Then proceed in a parade to the minor basilica of the Immaculate Conception, where the funeral service will be conducted at 2 p.m., and then his body will be laid to rest at the Shock Cemetery. Persons are asked to wear a touch of lime or olive green in honor of the deceased. His body now lies at Rambally's funeral parlor, Calvary Road, Castries.